Alexa, volume down one. Grand Rising. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever it is to and for you. So, I said I was going to come back and do a topic of discussion and insight. That's what I'm here for. Okay? So we're going to talk about how to cleanse your energy. Okay, we're going to talk about cleansing your energy. Okay, they got something for moderators. We're going to have to read up on that later. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I appreciate you joining me. Oh, this is my song. You know what? Pre-retrograde. That's what it is. We getting ready to go into a Mercury retrograde. Cause I've been like, why are my devices been acting crazy? You know, everything running slow. Pre-retrograde energy. Pre-Mercury retrograde energy, should I say. Because we already got planets in retrograde. But that's alright. We're going to flow with it. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Check out the playlist section, okay? Because all of these videos can be found in the playlist section. It's Sunday, and I usually don't do topics of discussion and insight on Sundays because that's the day I chill and relax and do nothing but cook and clean. But this morning when I did the Rising Wisdom and Start Your Day, I said I'd get on here and do a topic of discussion and insight, which is about cleansing, clearing your energy. Okay. I don't know why. You know what? I know. Okay, listen. It be all day with me. Okay? My energy just be. We in full moon energy. Okay? We gonna blame it on that. Full moon in Taurus this week. Okay? The moon is in Aries right now. My moon sign is Aries. So, you know, my energy just been, whoo, you know, my North Node is in Aries. So it's, ooh, you know, my Taurus placements is very strong. So, you know, my energy just been up there. But I've been trying to calm it down all day. It ain't work. It ain't worked not nan bit. But so if you're new here and you don't know, all that I ask is that you keep it respectful in the chat. Don't get disrespectful in the chat or you get blocked. You cannot disrespect anyone on my channel or in my chat for any reason at any time. Okay? No reason at no time. All right? See, we got somebody about to go and get cleared out the way right now. Got to go, cause no. Hola. Oh, I almost said hola, papi. It be my ancestors sometimes. You know, they be ready to speak different languages and I just go with it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, JJ, what's going on? Thank you, Mohan. What's good, Isaiah? Whew. Watch your mouth, Christopher. My mama dead and she don't play fair. That lady, she step with me every day. Tread lightly. Cause she ain't nice. She wasn't even that nice when she was here, baby. She was nice to me sometimes. And her other kids. But baby, no. My mama don't play. Be careful. Hey, Moe. Oh, baby. So, clearing your energy, cleansing your energy, okay? Now, last week, I believe it was last week, I told y'all to use your element. Use your element, whatever your sun sign is, okay? Like, I'm a fire sign. I use a lot of water. I use a lot of fire. I use water too because of my water placements. But I use water on a daily because I bathe daily, duh. But I use water at times for specific reasons to cleanse and purify the energy around me. Okay, like for example, can y'all hear that? I keep glasses, clear glasses, or I'll use mason jars of water filled up just to keep the energy in the room and the atmosphere flowing, to keep it pure and clean, okay? Um that's usually the only time I'll use water. Um I also use fire at times. And that'll be more so like when I'm burning things. You know, I do not I don't recommend that you use sage to cleanse your energy. Sage is not going to cleanse your energy. Okay? It's going to put something in your energy. It's not going to cleanse it. Okay? Mm. Hey, in-law. How you feeling? So, let me see. For example, like I'll burn cinnamon, other things. I'll write down my negative thoughts and emotions. I'll burn those. Um, I don't recommend you use sage though. I stopped using sage last year. I stopped using sage last year. And I stopped using sage because I have a habit of testing the energy. I like to test the energy. I just do it, okay? So I like to test the energy. I use different things to test the energy, test other people's energy, test the energy I'm around, test the energy in the atmosphere. I'm very, very, very strongly in tune. So I have to do these things so I know what I'm dealing with, the energy around me, what's working, what's not working, so that I can remove what's not working and replace it with something that I know works. Okay. Um, a lot of times, like people will say, yeah, it's a personal choice. Good evening, Dr. Jonathan. Thank you for the jewels, honey. Whatever you want to call it, Isaiah. Hey, P. No. So, but though, to remove, because, and some of y'all might have heard me say this before on my channel. If you've been watching me a while, or you've been watching me since I used to do readings, then you already know that one of my strongest spiritual gifts is mediumship. So I burn a lot of things. I use ash to do certain cleansings. Um I'm not going to say how or what, but I'm telling you, if mediumship is one of your strongest gifts as an intuitive individual, use ash, okay? Use things from nature, dirt, leaves. Y'all know, I'll show you. Look, this the leaf from last week. It's drying up, but it's still whole. But different things. What else? Frankincense is good. Like if you burn incense and stuff like that, or candles. I make candles. I make energy. My candles are very intentional. And I don't sell my candles to everybody. I don't, because they ain't meant for everybody. Period. I'll make candles that everybody can use, but my candles, the things I create, are very intentional, and they are not meant for everyone. That's the same as I don't pray for everybody, because my prayers are not meant for everyone. Okay? I know me. I know my power. I know my prayers. I know my energy. My energy ain't for everybody. I don't feel like everyone is worth my energy. I don't feel like everyone is worthy of my prayers. You might find somebody that can pray for anybody and everybody. That's okay. My prayers are very specific for certain types of individuals. So I don't use them on everybody. I don't use my energy on everybody. That's just me. To each his own. Okay? But the candles I create, I use different type. I use lemon, orange, frankincense, eucalyptus, peppermint, um, a bunch of stuff. I got a whole lot of stuff. But they are very intentional. And I also use different types of healing herbs and plants and stuff in my candles. So this is stuff that I studied and studied, and I studied herbs. I studied certain things out in nature that naturally heal your body. This is stuff that I did to be able to do what I do and create what I create. So I don't give it to just anybody. I don't hand it out to just anybody. And I give away candles a lot. If I meet a person and I'm guided to give that person something I've created, I'm going to give it to them, because I'm not guided to do that for no reason. And 9 out of 10, they need it for a very specific reason. So that's what I do. That's just what it is. Hey, Laura. Mir, don't be over here begging, honey. Everything is magic, Isaiah. If everything. Everybody is magical. So that's why earlier this morning, when I did the Rising Wisdom to start your day, we had it was interesting, okay? But I asked, what is witchcraft? I asked that question this morning because a lot of people call a lot of things witchcraft. And somebody, Isaiah, I believe it was you that answered that. I could be wrong. But somebody answered and said it's rituals, it's this, it's that, whatever, right? Everyone does what you call rituals on a daily basis. It's called a routine. A routine is a ritual. What you do routinely is a ritual. It is. Whether you want to believe it or not. It is. It's a ritual. What you do on a daily basis as a routine is a ritual. A lot of these things that's frowned upon, people do on a daily basis and don't even realize it. They pay absolutely no attention. So this is why I say I don't knock anybody for their beliefs or their religion or their religious preference. I don't do that. And I don't do that because it's just by choice. People do get offended by the word magical, Laura, but everyone is magical. Everyone is. Literally, everyone. Yeah, routine and ritual is the same thing. So, do I believe in magic? Absolutely. Absolutely. And no, not all magic and not all rituals are evil and bad. No. That's if they were, we wouldn't have light workers out here. We wouldn't have people who do light work. Cuz people will criticize people, but you know, if you don't know, don't judge. If you do know, don't judge. Because it be people out here really saving people's lives and you wouldn't even know it because you too worried about what somebody else said that you should be against or what somebody else. But it be people out here really changing people's lives, changing people's health, really helping people, healing, healing people. Because that's what you're supposed to do with your gifts. Some are natural healers, some are not. Oh, Joel, that sucks you feel that way. Mm, I wear what I want to wear. Does my shirt offend you? You guys offended by my shirt? I don't care. I don't give a shit. I got a ton of shirts. 95% of my shirts say something. I got some that say, fuck what you think. I got some that say, you need to let that shit go. I got some that say, um, oh, my favorite one is the one that says, my level of sarcasm is determined by your level of stupidity. That's my favorite shirt. Go figure. I don't know. Somebody always offended by something. I don't give a shit. Fuck out of here. Good for you, Joel. I ain't mad. Are you? Do you think you're offending me? That shit don't bother me. Oh my goodness. No. Peace out. I mean, yeah, that doesn't bother me, honey. That's what's wrong with people nowadays. You can't even wear a shirt without somebody getting offended and say you anti-white. Get the what? So disrespectful. You know, I had a white grandfather. A lot of people don't know that. People on that side of the family know that though. Yeah. I have nieces and nephews whose mothers are white. All of them. And I love them like they mine. Do you hear me? See? This is why I always tell y'all can't do that racism shit over here. Because I don't play. I don't play that. Sabrina! Thank you. Ooh, Sabrina, thank you for the floaty heart. How you been, love? Thank you much, Candy. Okay, I love that. Ah. Yeah, so look though, the best way to clear your energy, I'm gonna always tell y'all to use your element because it works. Water, water, water. If you are unable to actually get in a tub or a shower in a moment that you feel like you just need to get some negative energy off of you, go in a bathroom wherever you are, okay, wherever there's running water, and run your hands underwater. Your hands up your arm, just cleanse your, you know, um, so that's like when, okay, so I don't want to single Muslims out because I love Muslims. I do. I just respect the entire religion. Um, for many reasons. But I'm gonna single it out. It's for a good reason. So you know how if you know, you know, if you don't, just look it up. How Muslims, they clean their hands and their feet before they go into the mosque, before they enter into the temple. They cleanse their hands, their feet. Why do you think they do that? I I want to know what someone thinks. It's not a religion, Dr. Cheese. It's a way of life. Absolutely. So I apologize and thank you for that correction. Look, we said it at the same time. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I apologize for that and thank you for correcting me because that is 100% a fact. It is a way of life. Yes, I do have children. Yep. My children are 20, 19. Well, my 19-year-old will be 20 in a couple weeks. Okay, shout out to you Scorpios. I have an 18-year-old and my youngest is 15. Yes, I do, Candy. 3 boys, 1 girl. Sabrina, I am wonderful. Thank God. Just like you said, honey. I had to clear my energy because living in Bobby's world, it's not often that I ignore comments. None of it makes me feel uncomfortable. I just block disrespectful, rudeness, and unnecessary things. Your mom was calling you to turn off the lights. That's my son. Hey, Frank Jones. I'm wonderful. How are you? And thank you for asking. My weekend was pretty good. Absolutely, Dr. Cheese. And you know what? I don't care what religion or culture or what way of life or living you have, you should clean yourself before you pray anyway. Everybody should do that. You should always wash your hands. Women, women who read the Bible. Let's talk about it since we on the subject. Before you open that book, your head should be covered up. I don't care if it's a scarf. I don't care. Your head is supposed to be covered before you open the book. Just the FYI, okay? Your head is supposed to be covered before you open the book. Your head should be covered when you pray too, but to each his own. I'm just saying. Hey Sam, no, I am not a nurse, honey. I get that a lot. You can hear the music. It's only on one. Alexa, volume down one. Oh, God. See, then it just went off. Alexa, volume up one. That's crazy. It was only on one. I can't believe you could hear that. No, I don't have TikTok. I deleted my TikTok in January or December. I don't know, something like that. I don't use TikTok. It was too much. I'm not a fan of social media. You know, I like to open books and shit. Like, I like music, reading, and writing, art, creativity. I like to use my brain cells. I'm not a fan of social media. I'm not. To each his own. It's just not for me. Good night, Laura. I appreciate you stopping by, honey. Yeah, YouTube is social media. But I ain't on there often, believe that. I get on here, do what I do, get off. It's very few people that I watch. So I posted this video this morning. I mentioned the video. I posted it because I mentioned it. I believe I mentioned it in yesterday's Rising Wisdom to Start Your Day message. I don't know. I think so. But it just happened. It popped up on my timeline. And I was watching it and I said, oh, I got to share this. Because, whew, people believe me damn thing. Yeah, I didn't do it to make the money. When I used to do readings, I did a lot of free readings for people. My I be more so wanting to help people. I don't care about it's not the money for me. Now a lot of people get up here and they do all types of stuff on social media for some money. I ain't gonna do it. Hello, Danielle Brooks. You can hear my music for real, huh? Talking about Whitney Houston. That's my favorite singer ever. Dr. Cheese. I like tattoos. I got 3. Well, technically, I got 5. Technically. I got this one that say love. And then I got this one. It's the letters of my kids' names. And on my back, I have blue flames because I'm a fire sign, a sun fire sign. And my favorite color is blue. And I have a crown under the blue flames. And I have Sagittarius on my back. Big as shit. So those are my tattoos. I want angel wings on my back and an entire galaxy. Yes. What I wanted, that's what I gained. Everything I got meant something to me. That's why I got it. It was meaningful to me. I'm 5'6.5". Thank you, Benny. Yeah, it's always somebody being weirdos. A daycare inside of a nail salon? I have a lot of thoughts about that. So I'm not gonna speak on it. That's interesting. Hmm. Sorry you feel that way, Keith. I'm really not sorry you feel that way. I don't care. Believe what you wish. Okay, Sabrina. I like that, honey. I don't regret nothing. And probably go get another one. Regret it for what? No. No. Why would I regret it? Yeah, you bet correctly. You seem like you having a bad day. You like to argue. I ain't in the mood tonight. Catch me tomorrow. I'll put you on timeout. Come back tomorrow, try it again. I ain't gonna block you though, cause I ain't mad, but you seem like you like to argue. You seem like one of them type of guys. I wouldn't just put anything, not on me. It'll be something that I'm connected to spiritually or something that holds significant meaning. Deb, I'm wonderful. How are you? And thank you for asking. Oh my goodness, it's after 10 o'clock, 10:01. Oh, I made some pan-seared rainbow trout, some spinach with onions, and potatoes with onions and bell peppers. It was pretty good. My son tore it up. My 18-year-old, he doesn't eat seafood, so he didn't eat it. And he was like, "What's that, salmon?" I said, "No. No, I don't eat no salmon. I don't eat salmon. It's nasty to me. I don't like it. I like rainbow trout." And it looked the same, completely different taste. What's your desire? Maybe your wish is mine. Oh, yes, it is. Hey, Action. I'll show you how you should be. That's love forever hold your body. Whatever it is you want from me. You don't have to say nothing, 'cause I know your body wants something. That's my song. Okay. I know y'all don't like kills. Oh boy. I done been through that on this channel multiple times. People want to dog kills. Y'all got to, you ain't got to, but dang, respect that man made some great music. It is what it is. I'm about to get up off of here. I've been on here 45 minutes too long. I need to get ready for bed anyway. So, you know what? I wrote this down. I keep on hearing the name Maria, which I know is like Latin or whatever for like Mary, which is my mom's name. And we was talking about my mom last week. Your name getting you blocked. It can be a 6 head. Thank you, Corey. But I keep singing that song, Maria, Maria, Maria by Carlos Santana. Why I was thinking of Palo Santos. That's something else you could use to cleanse your energy too. Palo Santos. I use Palo Santos. Um, I like Palo Santos too. So I do recommend that. I do not recommend you use sage though. I don't. Very rude. All the time, Isaiah. Cold as I still can Dang, it's my song. But yeah, I keep hearing the name Maria. Maria Gonzalez. I don't know nobody named Maria Gonzalez. But I keep hearing that name. The name Gonzalez and the name Maria. And then I keep singing that song, Maria Maria by Carlos Santana. I don't know if, I think that's, I don't know if that's the name of it. But I keep hearing, I don't know. And that's Empire State of Mind in New York. Alicia Keys. I keep singing that song. And then I heard it earlier. I don't know. That New York energy been real heavy around here lately. And I ain't never been to New York. Y'all, this is my favorite song. And I will too. And I need it. Where do we go from here? Feeling in the air, sweat dripping everywhere. Right here, laying in my bed. One thing I said, I'm it. I couldn't care less as long as you. Hello, my. Okay, now that's too many times. Yeah. You know, this morning we had a conversation about masculine and feminine energy, distorted masculine and feminine energy. So I do want to say something real quick before I go on and end this. When when you're dealing with distorted energy, we all have masculine and feminine energy. All of us. Men and women have masculine and feminine energy. So when you're dealing with someone who's in a distorted energy, meaning they energy just be janky, it ain't good, it causes you to have negative energy. You want to acknowledge that, okay? You have to constantly cleanse your energy, okay? When you around stuff like that, when you're around people like that, you could naturally have good energy, right? And someone naturally does not. So you want to just keep your energy clean, okay? Keep your energy pure. Find Clean your energy up constantly, because you don't want nobody negative energy attaching itself to you. You don't want somebody's bad karma and low vibrational energy attaching itself to you, because it's energy flows. Energy is fluid and it flows. So what you connect with, you not Alexa, skip that song. It could be through sex, it could be just through conversing, it can be any way. Energy flows. It's fluid. So you being in specific types of energy, you can connect yourself to someone who has, say like somebody has bad karma headed their way. It's on its way, baby. It's coming. And you right there with that person. And you engaged with that person, and you interacting with that person, you laid up with that person, you sleep next to that person, you're going to catch their karma because you attached to the person receiving the bad karma. Unless you know how to protect your energy, and unless you have someone protecting you or protecting your energy, you going to catch the karma. It's how the energy flow. Okay? That's why I tell y'all, let your karma be good, because what you do come back to you. And it, even if it don't hit you, it's gonna hit the people around you. It's gonna hit the people closest to you. So you just want to be careful, and you really want to be mindful of the energy you put out, so that you can receive properly, so you can receive what you want and desire to receive, but you keep your energy clean. Okay, also a part of keeping your energy clean is having integrity. Integrity takes you far. Having integrity. Okay. Oh my goodness. 6 months. You know what's crazy? You can detach from, man. Some people keep they self in your energy because they know you protect it. But baby, let me tell you how that works, okay? Because your ancestors and God may favor you and protect you, and you may be walking through this mug fully covered, okay? And if you favored your protection on a whole nother level, and somebody gonna try to attach themselves to you, to receive the type of protection you, but no. Man, God come in so quick and remove somebody away from you, off your path, out your life, just so they can receive what they do to receive. Your ancestors is not going to allow you to, it's not going to allow someone to attach themselves to you and they have karma headed their way. And you haven't done anything. When you stay in integrity, you stay protected. You're going to be protected. People just be out here doing all types of stuff. They do it behind the scenes. They do it. They throw the rock and hide their hand. And then think they're going to get away with it. No. No, 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 you won't. Absolutely not. You're going to have to eat your karma. That's how that works. You're going to have to eat your karma. Ooh. Close up on love, I didn't need the pain, and it was all in vain. Lost Owl, you said, so do you think God will let my mama and sister into heaven? That's an interesting question. Hello, Izzy Mars. Yes, I am, and I hope you are doing the same, honey. You know what? I have I can't say I would play 3 songs. It's an R. Kelly song that I love. It's called Forever. And it's a Brian McKnight song. I can't remember the name of it. But not 3. But yeah, get the janky energy out your energy. Remove the janky energy. Okay, clean your energy up. Get people out your energy that don't belong there, that ain't meant to be there, because that can also create, you know, stuff in your life that you don't want to endure. Especially if God and your ancestors pulling on your energy, trying to place you in the right directions or put you on the right path. You know, you kind of just gotta be mindful. So I'm getting ready to go, so I can get ready for bed. But I will be here in the morning for Rising Wisdom to start your day. Y'all be blessed, nothing less. I love y'all, and thank you for those who kept it respectful in the chat. To you other fuckers, y'all be blessed now.